track win. It's so magical. Vienna will have a special place in my heart forever.
Do you remember the question that was asked to you?
Yes, the question was, if you're given a chance to make a slogan for Miss Earth, because for 15 years now the slogan of Miss Earth is "Beauty's for a Cause." So if given a chance to give a new slogan for the next 15 years, what would it be and why? And I answered, it would be "We will because we can." Like, everything is feasible, everything is possible as long as we work together. And then I just said it the same. We will because we can, with conviction, of course. So that was the winning answer that got me the crown.
Truly wonderful. Now, what were your challenges in preparing for the Miss Earth International? Had there been some difficulties and things that you had to give up?
Oh, a lot. I mean, I had to delay my graduation last year. I was already finishing my paper, but I needed to go to Vienna, so I had to I had to wait. I know education for me is very important. I mean, I'm a working student. I've worked really hard for my education, and it was before I dreamed of becoming a beauty queen. It was my dream to wear that toga, you know. But I had to set this aside for a while, and you know, because I was given this opportunity that not everybody can get. And the challenge probably is that because it was Philippines who won the year before me, and not everybody, even though they love me, I would somehow feel like they are not that 100% confident that I could, you know, win the crown. And I would even have one delegate from another country telling me a few hours before coronation that she feels sad and bad for me because she feels that I won't win, even though I deserve it. I don't know how to feel. Like, am I going to be happy because he told me I deserve to win, or am I going to be sad because he told me I won't win? But you know, God is really good, and if it's really for you, then He's really going to give it to you. So yeah. And one more thing would be the cold in Vienna. It was so cold because we went there in November until December, but still I'm happy. I'm just glad that I was able to compete in Vienna, and I saw my first snow. So what more can I ask for? I have the crown with me. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing, and I can't believe it's almost done.
Yeah. And does it involve a lot of traveling for you and speaking to groups of people about your environmental platform?
That's why in Miss Earth we really look for a girl who knows how to talk, who knows how to speak with or without scripts. I mean, sometimes, well, actually not only sometimes, most of the time you'll be given a chance to speak, and it would be like impromptu most of the times. Like, they would just call you because you're there and just want you to say something, and that's why you're Miss Earth anyways, you know. Yeah, I've had a lot of speaking engagement. I've had a lot of tree plantings as well. I mean, I have lost track of how many trees I've actually planted. And traveling, I'm just starting again, but I started with Reunion Island. That was my first official one. Then I went to Vietnam, and now I'm here in the United States. After this, I'll go straight to Colombia with Miss Earth Water Brittany from the United States. After Colombia, I'll be going to Sri Lanka as well. After Sri Lanka, I'll be going to Mauritius, and then I have pending ones too. I'm not sure when exactly, India or Vietnam again. I have a lot of things lined up. But with limited time, I'm just praying that I could get to visit everyone and say hi before coronation.
And even after all these very hectic schedules, you will be pursuing your environmental issues and concerns for the community.
I think that's what makes Miss Earth so special to every winner. Like, it really changes you. I won't be a hypocrite that I won't be using this and that because it's bad for the environment. You know, it's just sad that people tend to they compromise for comfort and convenience, But you know, I believe that each and every one of us can do something for the environment. Like me, for example, I think the most humble thing I can do, aside from, of course, respecting the environment, would be getting rid of straws. I mean, personally, I don't use straw anymore. It's a small deed, but it goes a long way. So if each of us gets to do a small deed for the environment, it's going to create a bigger and greater impact.
Who will Angela Ong and where will she be 5-10 years from now?
Oh my God! I mean, 5-10 years from now, I think Angela will be having her own show, probably a travel magazine show, where she gets to explore the world and get to educate and inspire people and create awareness of how beautiful our planet Earth is and how we can take care of it and how we can enjoy the things that God has given us, how we can be a good steward of this beautiful gift that we just borrowed. Again, even our lives are borrowed, so we don't have the right to destroy any of it, not even a single one. So yeah, I see her seeing the world a better one.
Angela, what do you think are the 3 things that are very, very important in life to become successful in any field of endeavor?
I think it's very important that you know what you want, so that you know your goals. You will do so you know your path. It's very important that you know what you want. Secondly, I think it's also very important that the sincerity. Be sincere in everything you do. I mean, I think the truth is always the right way. Always remember why you're doing it. And the last one would be, you should, it's so hard to pick the last one. I think you need to be happy. I think if you have contentment in your heart, you know how to show gratitude. Once you have that in your heart, you'll be fulfilled. And whether you think you're already there or not, I think just by being a person that you are already, I mean, I think that's being successful too.
And 2, yes, that's very good.
And give it back to God, of course.
Wonderful. And 2 final questions. As Miss Earth International for 2015, let us say that you were invited to speak
Yes.
to a big group of international audience to speak at the United Nations.
I actually did that
Yes,
before
you
in
did.
Vienna.
Oh,
Because,
tell us, yes.
Apparently, United Nations have a headquarters in Vienna, and I was very lucky to be one of the chosen ones, a few chosen delegates to be given the chance to have a few minutes and speak to them. It was really amazing. Like, who does that? Not everybody gets to have that chance. And so I was representing Asia at the time, so I told them about what's happening in this part of the world. And I was telling them that this is a war that won't be won, that can't be won with guns or bombs. This is a war between us and ourselves and each other. This is a war that can only be won through compassion. This is a war that can be won through understanding and accepting that there is really a problem and there's also a solution. That we all be part of the solution. Yeah. Respecting the environment is very, very important.
Any particular bills that you would like maybe to pursue and have a legislation?
In
the Philippines? Yes.
I really want to stop this coal mining and coal-fired power plants. I mean, it was also our election this year. And a few weeks before Election Day, I actually made a video with some of the people from Climate Reality. Climate Reality is founded by the former US Vice President Al Gore. And they went to the Philippines. I was able to meet the same people who have the same passion. And we came together and made this video urging the future senators, or future leaders to help us out, like somehow. And because while other countries are already turning their back to this dirty energy, and here we are, the Philippines, the most vulnerable for climate change. Here we are opening 23, 24 more. I mean, why are we doing that? We have a lot of natural resources that we can actually, use and utilize. I mean, it's just sad, because I know in Iloilo, there's where I grew up, there's actually one that's really near us, and it's affecting not only the environment but the people around it. So hopefully, if given a chance, we'll do the things that we have control of. I mean, the weather, we don't have control of the weather, although we are the cause of that. But when that big typhoon strikes, I mean, what can we do? We cannot stop the wind from blowing or stop the rain from pouring down. But what we can do is we can stop these coal-fired power plants so that it won't add up to the climate change, and climate change will make. I mean, in the Philippines, we are used to typhoons. We have like more than 20 typhoons every year, but only recently did we experience stronger. It becomes stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. And one of the biggest examples would be Typhoon Haiyan, and it has devastated lives. And I mean, we are all a contributor of that. Like, it's just sad. And the good news is we can all be contributors of change as well. So why not do it now?
Now, finally, feeling your passion for your platform in terms of protecting the environment, your deep love for nature, which is God's creation, and deep love for your people, feeling your great faith in the Lord. Now, I would like to request you to say or give your message to God. What would be the words or things that you would ask or tell Him when you have the chance?
Oh my God. I think first, I don't even deserve to see His face, honestly. I mean, He's just perfect. The first words would be, I'm sorry, because again, He has given everything, including His only Son, and here we are, consciously and unconsciously ruining everything. So I'm probably first and foremost going to say I'm sorry to Him. I mean, and He already knows that, I'm sure, that we are all sinners anyways, but I still want to say sorry, and I want to thank Him for His generosity and for even just giving us this opportunity to live this life. Again, this life is borrowed, and I'd actually ask Him for wisdom, and I'd ask Him to enlighten the people, His children, on how we can be of help of each other. I mean, that's why we're here anyways, right? To glorify Him and help each other. And I'm actually praying that He could touch the hearts of those people who are actually in power. Like, I might be Miss Earth, but there's just so many things I can do and cannot do. I cannot make laws, but I can influence people to maybe somehow make one. But I'm really praying for those people in power, for the next President of the United States, the President of the Philippines, and every leader in every nation. I pray that God will enlighten them and give them wisdom, understanding, love, and compassion for the environment. Because all of these things that they want to achieve in their respective countries, they want industrialization, they want more money, more of everything. Those things would be useless when we don't have our planet. And this has gone beyond an environmental issue. This has also become a humanitarian one. I mean, if we love our family, if we love our future generation, then we have to wake up now. And we cannot do it by ourselves. We need each other, and we need God to guide us.
Thank you for your prayers, and thank you for being the most deserving Miss Earth International. May God bless
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.